I usually have nice words to say, but in this moment, I just want all survivors to know that you can heal. No dream is too wild.
Well, we all had our reasons for making the trip to space, but nobody had a more powerful story, I believe, than Amanda Nguyen. And Amanda, I'm happy to say, joins us now from Texas. Good morning, call sign, astronaut dragon. We all had call signs, and she was astronaut
Good
dragon.
morning, sunshine.
Good morning, Amanda. You know, when you said yours was about justice, can you briefly describe why that was a word you chose?
Justice, to me, comes in different forms, and for my personal journey, justice was about going to space. You know, for a decade, I gave up my astronaut dreams in order to fight for the rights of gender-based violence survivors. That's because after I was raped, the government decided to destroy rape kits, and I made a choice to fight for these rights and postpone my dreams. But yesterday, I was able to realize those dreams with you.
Yes, I know, Amanda. I think that that is so important. What did it mean to you and your family?
You know, I think that it is such an honor to be the first Vietnamese and Southeast Asian woman in space. For me, that journey is about showing anyone that no matter where you come from, your dreams can come true. My family are boat refugees from Vietnam. They use celestial navigation in order to find their way to freedom. And they swam so I can fly, crossed the ocean so I can touch the sky. Yesterday, my aunt was there. She's a boat refugee, and she was the first person I hugged out of recovery at touchdown. You know, she came on boats, and now we're on spaceships.
Yes, there you go.
Amanda, this is such an exceptional experience. When you were stepping off out of the capsule, it looked like you were on the brink of sobbing. There's happiness, and then as you see your family, but not a sad sob, a sob of powerful and good emotion. What do you do now? How do you? I mean, regular life, regular experience, the grocery store, tax day. How do you move on?
No, well, I'm going to give you a nerdy answer, and the answer is that I'm going to be talking to my payload team today to see whether or not we got the data we needed.
Oh, cool.
You know, one of the greatest joys that I have from this whole experience is being able to operate my science missions in microgravity, and I'm just so excited about how this research can help women's health in the future.
Amanda, there's something that's called a zero-G indicator, which is an object that you bring and it starts floating once you reach zero gravity. What did you decide to bring?
Yes, I brought two very special things. The first one is a promise that I made to myself after I left the hospital, after the rape kit procedure. I wrote down, never, never, never give up. And it's a piece of paper that I taped to look at as I was determined to graduate Harvard. It was the same piece of paper that I looked at when I was fighting for my rights in Congress and the United Nations. And it was the same piece of paper that I held onto and looked at over Earth. And to me, that moment was my full circle healing journey, one that I hope any survivor or just anyone who's ever had a dream deferred can know that you will heal, you will make it through, and your miracle is just around the corner. Just keep holding on.
You will make it through, and you will thrive and survive. Amanda, quickly before you go, because we have very little time, what are you going to do with your flight suit?
Well, I'm wearing it now, you know, but I think I'll show it to girls in Vietnam. I made a speech in space to the Vietnamese National Space Center to Vietnam, and I can't wait to show it to them.
I know, I'm with you. I was trying to decide. I was just thinking about having mine framed and hanging it up.
No. Wear it on your next date.
Amanda, thank you.
There it is.
Thank you. Stick around. Yeah, my next date. Where are you at? Stick around for CBS Mornings Plus. We'll see you tomorrow.